In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on February 6, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Washington Wizards. The upcoming clash between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Washington Wizards promises an intriguing matchup, featuring 2 teams positioned at contrasting ends of the Eastern Conference standings. Set to unfold on Wednesday, the Cavaliers will venture to face the struggling Washington Wizards. Recent performances showcase a stark contrast, with the Cavaliers displaying dominance in their recent home victory over the Kings, covering the 4.5-point spread comfortably. In contrast, the Wizards suffered a home defeat to the Phoenix Suns, failing to cover as 11.5-point underdogs. This marks the 3rd encounter this season between these teams, with the Cavaliers emerging victorious in both previous matchups on their home court. The Cleveland Cavaliers find themselves in scintillating form, having triumphed in 14 of their last 15 games. Their current 6-game winning streak received a significant boost as they convincingly defeated the Kings in their recent outing. Leading the charge, Donovan Mitchell contributed 29 points and 5 assists, complemented by Max Strus's 22 points and Jarrett Allen's 19 points on efficient shooting. The Cavaliers' offensive prowess was evident as they shot an impressive 58% from the field and a scorching 23 of 41 from beyond the arc. Their early dominance, with a 39-point first quarter, set the tone for a comprehensive victory. On the flip side, the struggling Washington Wizards have encountered difficulties, losing 9 of their last 11 games. Their recent setback against the Suns saw Denny Avdija lead the team with 24 points, but their defensive vulnerabilities allowed the Suns to build a substantial lead, trailing by as much as 32 points after the first quarter. With the upcoming clash against the Celtics, the Wizards aim to reverse their 3-game losing streak. In terms of player availability, the Cavaliers continue to be without Ty Jerome, while the Wizards are missing Isaiah Livers and Marvin Bagley. Cleveland's recent performances indicate a team in good form, covering the spread in 4 of their last 6 games, including notable wins against formidable opponents like the Clippers and Bucks. On the other hand, the Wizards have struggled to cover, managing to do so in only 2 of their last 7 games. Injuries further complicate the Wizards' situation, with Kuzma and Bagley potentially absent, putting additional pressure on an already thin bench. In contrast, the Cavaliers boast full strength and a formidable lineup, posing challenges for the undermanned Washington frontcourt. This game marks the 3rd meeting of the season between the 2 teams. The Cavaliers dominated the first 2 encounters in January, securing victories by an average margin of 31.5 points. The Wizards' struggles at home are evident, having won only 3 games straight up this season, with their last home victory dating back to December 9th. Facing the Cavaliers, who have been on a dominant run, the Wizards' defense faces a tough test. Cleveland's recent trend of winning by large margins further emphasizes the challenge for Washington. The Wizards, with a 7-17 against the spread record at home, are up against a Cavaliers team that boasts a 12-9-1 against the spread record on the road. The Cleveland Cavaliers continue to showcase their prowess, winning 7 of their last 10 games, including covering the spread in 7 of those matchups. Their recent dominance over the Wizards is evident, winning each of the last 6 encounters and covering in 5 of those games. The Wizards, despite regularly being underdogs, have struggled to secure wins or cover spreads, exacerbated by the absence of key player Marvin Bagley. Despite the hefty line for a road team, the Cavaliers are the favored choice in this matchup. This game exemplifies a divergence in trajectories for the 2 teams. The Cavaliers are in formidable form, consistently defeating opponents, while the Wizards suffered a resounding defeat against the Suns, marking their 9th loss in the last 11 games. Although the line appears substantial, the Wizards' recent track record of double-digit blowouts raises concerns, suggesting they might face another challenging encounter against the Cavaliers, who are currently on a red-hot streak. With the Wizards performing poorly both straight up and against the spread, the Cleveland Cavaliers Cavaliers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Looking at the previous encounters between these teams this season, they averaged a combined 222.5 points per game. Despite Washington's offensive struggles in those games, ranking first in pace according to dunksandthrees.com adds a layer of unpredictability. With Cleveland ranking 19th in pace, a balanced effort could lead to a high-scoring game. Cleveland's recent offensive output, surpassing 118 points in 4 of their last 8 games, coupled with Washington achieving the same feat twice in their last 5 games, points towards the potential for a high-scoring affair. The Cavaliers' defense, allowing 121 points against Detroit, adds to the likelihood of both teams contributing to the scoring. The over has hit 45 times between the two teams this season, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Toronto Raptors versus Charlotte Hornets. In the upcoming clash between the Toronto Raptors and the Charlotte Hornets, two teams currently grappling with challenges in the Eastern Conference will seek an opportunity for redemption on Wednesday night. With a record of 17-33 and 24-26-0 against the spread, the Toronto Raptors are in dire need of a victory. Similarly, the Charlotte Hornets, with a record of 10-39 and 17-32-0 against the spread, find themselves in a desperate situation. The pivotal encounter is set to take place at the Spectrum Center, where the home team secured victories and covered the spread in both December matchups. The intriguing question arises: who will emerge victorious in the third round? The Toronto Raptors find themselves in a precarious situation, having endured a dismal stretch by losing 8 of their last 9 games. Eager to break free from a 3-game losing streak, they suffered a crushing defeat at the hands of the Pelicans, succumbing to a 138-100 road loss on Monday. Grayson Dick spearheaded the team's efforts with 22 points, shooting 9 of 16 off the bench. Scotty Barnes contributed 17 points, along with 5 rebounds and 4 assists, while Jakob Poeltl added 14 points and 9 rebounds on an impressive 7 of 8 shooting. Despite shooting 47% from the field and 10 of 31 from beyond the arc, the Raptors faced a challenging start, being outscored 36-19 in the first quarter. The second half witnessed further struggles, conceding 71 points. Looking ahead, the Raptors are set to confront the Rockets and Cavaliers in their subsequent matchups. Meanwhile, the Charlotte Hornets find themselves in a prolonged slump, losing 15 of their last 17 games. Eager to halt an 8-game slide, they faced defeat against the Knicks in a 124-118 loss on Monday. Miles Bridges led the team with an impressive 41 points on 16 of 26 shooting, supported by Brandon Miller's 33 points on 13 of 25 shooting. Off the bench, P.J. Washington contributed 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Despite shooting 49% from the field and 13 of 32 from beyond the arc, the Hornets struggled defensively from the outset, allowing 74 points in the first half. The deficit reached as high as 21 points, indicating a challenging contest for the struggling Hornets. The Raptors may face roster challenges with Jonte Porter listed as questionable, while the Hornets currently have no players on the injury report. The Raptors, with a dismal 7-20 road record, are currently mired in a period of subpar basketball. In contrast, the Hornets displayed resilience on Monday night, a quality that the struggling Raptors cannot boast. The upcoming game promises to be a closely contested battle, with Charlotte's solid ball security and the impactful performance of Brandon Miller, who averages 32 points per game this month. Expect a fiercely competitive match between two teams desperately seeking redemption, with the Hornets projected to cover the spread. This matchup presents a showdown between two of the coldest teams in the league. The Raptors have struggled since trading away key players, while the Hornets have managed to secure only 2 victories in their past 17 outings. Confidence in either side is currently lacking, yet the line appears excessively daunting. On their home turf, the Hornets are poised to keep the game closely contested, if not secure an outright victory. Therefore, the Charlotte Hornets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Despite offensive struggles for both Charlotte and Toronto at times, opting for the over seems prudent, as both teams tend to yield fast breaks and open shots defensively, with the Raptors boasting a 27-23 record in hitting the over and the Hornets standing at 26-23 in the same category this season. Offensive potential is evident. Toronto maintains a pace of 101.2, ranking 16th, while Charlotte's pace of 100.6 is complemented by a defensive efficiency ranking of 118.8, the lowest in the NBA. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.